I know it's been a while since I last did a stream. And this isn't really gonna be streaming purposes, but I am gonna do an upload to YouTube for it. I am going to, so it's been a long time since I've done any sort of anything. And looking at the overlays, seeing what I have. Okay, a lot of old overlays, but the game captures the important part. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with 185. My form build is with Arthur, Haisha, Warlord, Jaeon, Lich, and Celestial Hunter. I've changed my form up quite a bit since, forever ago, and I switch around the gear a lot, but for this particular run, 185, I'm focusing on these two for damage, and then these two for magic damage on the sides, and then a little bit of spike on the middle with everything, and then this guy to seal the boss, and Jaeon's also kind of useful to seal the back row by the third turn, second, third turn, somewhere around there. Let's see, yeah, third turn, that's what it is. So, it's been a minute since I've, streamed. Just gonna chill, yeah, gonna go ahead and buff up. And yeah, we're currently in this event with the hidden repositorium. So I'll grab all these buffs. I already have my AoA buff, AoA Phoenix buff. Use that. And I'm not going to use my EXP stuff until OT13 later. I guess I'll also do a recording of OT13. Split that though. Not going to do that on the same recording. Just to have two videos. So I think we're good. What we got here, and go ahead and head on to 185. Should be fun. Let me adjust the volume down on the music if it's playing. Is the music playing? I don't hear it. Okay. I think it's playing. Hopefully it's playing. Let me stop it real quick. Yeah, okay, cool. Music is playing. Alright. So we got a decent amount of buffs. Go ahead and pop AT mileage as well. Probably lower this volume just a little bit. There we go. That's probably an appropriate level. I want to blur out. It's been a while since I've done recordings, so I'm not as comfortable with it as I used to be. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop buffs. I don't know if I want to use that extra buff. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go ahead and use that extra buff. We don't really need it, but I just want to see what the damage is boosted to. So usually how I do this is I take these guys. If I can, I try to get this first row here down. There we go. And then get at least to the second row if I can. Usually. That's kind of the goal here. Let's see. Kind of fucking with the music right now to see what's the right level. So yeah, the AP drain's kind of an issue. A little hassle. But I usually get around that with scrolls. I know, cheap. But, yeah, we'll just go ahead and attack that guy. Next turn, I'll either use Jaeon or I'll Dark Legacy, depending upon if I get AP drained or not. Yeah, it's gonna get AP drain is gonna happen again. So since the AP drain happens, I'll go ahead and use Jaeon and his seal, which will seal off the silencers, the These guys will still have their turn to go at stuff. Not really a big deal. Next turn, upcoming turn, Hunter's Mark with another, well, with Hashimoto's little thing. See if Jaeon wipes. Okay, cool, he did. Alright. Dark Legacy wipes the left side. And go through that. Oh yeah, and Wrath. Alright. This is usually how I run the build. It's been kind of how I've been doing it for the past couple months. So I have been playing, it's just I haven't really been streaming because streaming does cost a little bit more time. I know, it's very time consuming to do all this, so. But at least try to give like a recording or two, show what I'm doing. I'm still here playing the game, I'm just, studying and working on other real life stuff. Alright, so go ahead and probably want to pop that buff or that debuff and that debuff, and then have Jaeon do his final slap. And as you can see, yeah, 7, 5, pretty decent damage from Jaeon. I think Lich was also doing a decent amount of damage. Oh, okay, I kept on getting off. So usually they'll do about 4 or 5 mil, somewhere around there, but I have to get all the debuffs just right. It's like a combination of like a lot of different magic combined in order to get the debuffs to work just right. Hunter's Mark, Demoralize, Bad Blood? Yeah, Bad Blood. Oh, it looks like we got that. We might actually get to the second row. Or the last, yeah, we might not. Oh. Close. Close, but no, not quite yet. Or the last row. Alright. Well, luckily we got to the last row without having to rely on anything. A mob will probably get in the front row. I'm not, yeah, I'm expecting it to happen, to be honest. It's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit more. Okay, alright. And I'm trying to, oh shoot. He killed. Wasn't expecting Hashimoto to go down, that's fine. Okay, and then he'll die next turn. That's fine. One of the silencers. And he doesn't have any AP, so nobody's going to get stunned. Hashimoto's still going to be dead. This fight will be a little bit slower, merely because Hashimoto got killed, and that usually is a problem. Mainly because I like being able to wipe these guys down fairly quickly, or these bosses down fairly quickly with Hashimoto's Bad Blood, but since it's kind of out of commission for a couple turns. And I gotta make sure to keep on using the sort of awakening-ish scrolls. You know what? I'll go ahead and just do this. Just to kind of get it out of the way. There we go. That fucker's not annoying me anymore. This guy can go ahead and die too. There we go. So yeah, Lich does about 3.5, somewhere around there. Not super amazing, but not bad either. I think that's what I was missing, was Hunter's Mark, probably. Yeah, I was missing Hunter's Mark. And then Dark Legacy is not too bad. So yeah, Lich is about 3.5, some are 4 sometimes. Depends on, honestly, all the debuffs stacked, combined. Really depends. Alright, and then, yeah, we're at like 540 something, so kind of retarded. Then I'll go into OT13 with this buff as well. Basically one-shot most of the, if not all the mobs. Pretty good EXP. AO week, so not bad. I think I already popped the buffs. Don't want to pop them too many times. Those firecrackers are, well, the 50% firecrackers are kind of valuable. Then let's see if we can wipe. Yep, cool. I always want to try to wipe the this front middle guy if I can, so that I can get these middle guys, because these middle guys actually silence. I think they do. I could be wrong. It's either them or them, but I think it's them that silence the Rangers. Yeah, Rangers. And that's bad because I want to be able to make sure that I can use Hunter's Mark if I can. Well, if the main gets damaged, because some of these bosses, they'll have really bad AoEs. Like I think the one on the left, on the very left, has War Cry. The one in the center, Guan, has I want to say it's I probably should have done this from the beginning. I'm getting distracted. Thinking about stuff. The one in the middle is has Green Dragon's Glaive. Yeah, Glaive. And those AoEs can do a lot of damage to the main, and I don't want the main, getting sniped. It sucks. So yeah, not having to worry about that's nice. I shouldn't have done that. I did something that I didn't need to do. Okay. Anyways, he's silenced. That's kind of the main goal there. 4, 3, somewhere in there. That's not too bad. That's all the debuff stacked, mostly. Now the Hunter's Mark's actually out. What I did was I purified myself, and that actually removes extra attack buffs that you kind of want. It wasn't really that big of a deal, because I mean, he's dead anyways, so it's whatever. And I think Wrath gave me a key. He did. Alright, cool. So that's basically it. It's just 185. Wanted to show 185 and how I've been doing it. And that I'm back, sort of. I'm just kind of chilling. I know I'm not the most active, but it's just kind of the reality of me working on myself, developer-wise. Like, I'm actually a software developer, so it requires a lot of self-time to work on things. Yeah, I've been working on a lot of certifications and degree stuff the past couple of years, so that is that. See you in the next video, OT13. This was just, well, yeah, to show that you can solo it, and I know there's several people that do it, but there's several ways to do it, whether it's magic or mercs or main, whip main. But I prefer Celestial Hunter with mercs. I really like making these guys do damage, and honestly I want to bring in the clown maybe at some point too, but I don't know. The clown, she has her own issues. She doesn't like, the reason why I like the Lich is because he silences on hit and also does damage, so it's kind of convenient. Jaeon's convenient because he does a damage proc, negative AP, and then also a decent amount of damage, as you saw from these numbers. 7 mil initial proc, and I'm guessing the clown would also do somewhere around 4 or 5, no, even more, probably 6, 7 mil per hit. The only problem is that she has like no secondary benefit when she hits. She just hits hard, hits like a truck, but doesn't have. These guys have secondary benefits that I like. The procs that they have, in my opinion, are in their own way valuable. But that's just my personal preference. Anyways, so that's enough with this video, and I'll start into the OT13 here in just a little bit.